Hey, what's up guys, Patrick, and this is my 1 to 9 fletching guide. We're going to get straight into training, so from levels 1 to 10 you should make arrow shafts from regular logs. Then from levels 10 to 20 make unstrung regular shield bows, also from regular logs. Since both arrow shafts and unstrung regular shield bows require regular logs, I grouped them together. So from levels 1 to 20 you'll need 563 regular logs. I know the logs are kind of expensive and you won't make that much selling the items you make. I don't know why the logs cost that much, but you won't be doing this for that long, so it's not that much of a loss, and this skill actually gets cheaper as you go along. There's even a method that's profitable, so let's continue. From levels 20 to 25, make unstrung oak short bows from oak logs, and from levels 25 to 35, make unstrung oak shield bows also from oak logs. Since they both require oak logs, I grouped them together once again. So from levels 20 to 35, you'll need 788 oak logs. This still costs a little bit of money, but once again, you won't be doing this for that long and it still gets cheaper. From levels 35 to 40, make unstrung willow short bows from willow logs, and from levels 40 to 50, make unstrung willow shield bows also from willow logs. Since they both require willow logs, I grouped them together, so from levels 35 to 50, you'll need 1,990 willow logs. Now, this is where it starts to get profitable, assuming you sell back the unstrung bows. Keep in mind when I say stuff like that, prices are subject to change, so if you're watching this guide sometime in the future and that's no longer true, I apologize, but it was true when I made this guide. However, even if this isn't profitable anymore, willow logs have always been very cheap. I'm pretty confident that'll never change, so you should be okay regardless. From levels 50 to 55, make unstrung maple short bows from maple logs. Alright, this is where it gets a little complicated. Maple shield bows are the best thing you can make in order to make a profit. You get roughly 1.1 GP for every XP that you gain. Once again, prices are subject to change. Even though 1.1 GP for every XP that you gain is not a lot, at least you're not losing money. However, you should watch the rest of the guide before deciding on a method, because I actually have a low cost method that actually is pretty cheap and it's a lot faster. So if you're going for another method, still make maple shield bows from levels 55 to 65 for maple logs. Since both bows require maple logs, I grouped them together, so from levels 50 to 65 you need 6,158 maple logs. If you're going for 99, you need 222,024 maple logs. For low cost method, from levels 65 to 70, make unstrung Yule short bows from Yule logs. You need 4,270 Yule logs. This will cost you about 2.1 GP for every XP you gain, and honestly that's not necessarily what I would consider to be pretty cheap, but you're only doing this for 5 levels and it actually gets cheaper once again. From levels 70 to 85, you're going to string Yule shield bows, which means buying unstrung Yule shield bows and bowstrings, then using them together. You actually string bows roughly 1.5 times faster than making the unstrung bows. I just didn't recommend it to you up until now because fletching is already a fast skill, and you lose a lot more money stringing bows up until now. Stringing Yule shield bows and making unstrung Yule shield bows are roughly the same cost for some reason, but of course stringing is faster. Anyways, from levels 70 to 85 you'll need 33,613 unstrung Yule shield bows and a matching number of bowstrings. From levels 85 to 99 you're going to string magic shield bows. You need 106,840 unstrung magic shield bows and a matching number of bowstrings. String magic short bows cost significantly more than stringing Yule shield bows, and making unstrung magic short bows is slower XP, so that's why we just skipped that entirely. There's actually another tier of bows called the elder bows, but doing this is faster than making the unstrung version of those bows, and stringing the elder bows is significantly more expensive. You lose about 15 GP for every XP you gain. Meanwhile, you only lose half GP for every XP you gain doing this. Even if you're willing to spend the money required for elder bows, there's actually a better method, which is making broad arrows. You do this by attaching broad arrowheads to the tip of headless arrows. You can start doing this from level 52. They're the second fastest method for fletching in game. They're a little over 2 times faster than stringing elder shield bows, and they're roughly 2/3 of the price. The only thing is you have to complete the Smoking Kills quest, then gain 300 Slayer points, and use those to unlock the ability to learn how to fletch broad arrows and bolts from a Slayer Master. If you want to do this from levels 52 and 99, you'll need 860,719 broad arrowheads and a matching number of headless arrows. You make 15 arrows at once, which is why it says 15 to 225 next to experience. You get 15 for each one, but then if you multiply that by 15, you get 225. All of the items involved are stackable, so you never have to bank, but of course they limit how much you can make at a time. They allow you to make 10 sets of 15 before you have to click again. The reason why these are so expensive is because broad arrows aren't tradable, so you can do whatever you want with them afterwards. They aren't terrible for range, but they aren't great either, and high alking makes you lose even more money, so I wouldn't recommend that. I just keep a nice little collection of them in my bank. So if you're doing the profitable method, which is making unstrung maple shield bows to 99, it'll take 122 hours and you'll make about 14 mil. If you're doing the low cost method, which is mostly stringing bows to 99, it'll take 61 hours and you only lose about 10 mil. If you're doing the high cost method, which is broad arrows, it'll only take 22 hours and you lose about 137 mil. Once again, prices are subject to change. I do not recommend the profitable method at all. I really think you should learn better methods of making money if you feel the need to do that. And I only recommend the high cost method if you can make at least 3 mil an hour. When you get 99 fletching, you can buy a skill cape from the guy in the fletching store in Catherby. Anyways, hope you guys found this video helpful. If you did, good luck on 99 fletching. Like, favorite, and subscribe if you haven't already. Catch you guys later. Peace.